Okay. Volunteering information now.
Yes,
Daniel.
on to volunteers. Retired teachers, pay attention. The Columbia Pike Branch Library is looking for retired teachers to provide weekly one-to-one homework and reading help to children. Arlington Public Library would like teachers with classroom experience. For available times and other details, call 703-228-7688 for more information. Such an important story, Craig.
All right, volunteering, yes it is, and volunteering continues now. Lots of volunteering opportunities here in Arlington. Experience Works Incorporated needs assistance. Volunteers who can provide ongoing assistance to maintaining electronic files of photos and press coverage are needed. Volunteers will be able to choose the nature of their assignments. You can find out about this one by calling 703-682-2528 for details. And Daniel and I will be back with news for seniors right after we hear from our man about town for theater, the arts, and a whole lot more, Mr. Rich Masatny.
Thank you, boys. Thank you. Last Saturday started the new season for the Metropolitan Opera simulcast. That means right off the stage of the Metropolitan on a Saturday at 1 o'clock, you can see it here at Ballston. They were doing Anna Bolena, that's by Donizetti. It's set in 1536 England with King Henry VIII and a million wives and everything else. Anna Netrebko was wonderful, as usual. She's gorgeous, too. Anyway, great cast. Call if you want to know more information, 1-800-MET-OPERA, or look them up under www.metopera.org. The next show is Don Giovanni, October 29. Okay. The 2011-2012 Virginia opera season opened last weekend with Verdi's Grand Opera Aida. In 2 short days of performances, that's all they do, a Friday night and a Sunday afternoon at George Mason Center for the Arts. It was a huge success. That's all I could tell you, just something else. But call GM, George Watt Mason University at 703-993-2787 or check their website, gmu.edu/CFA. It's on the screen to get out to know what's coming up next and all. It's wonderful stuff there, besides opera. Director Nick Alcott, he's a known guy in town. He did the season opener of the In series with a really updated version of Donizetti's again, L'Essire d'Amour, which Alcott now calls Love Potion #1. He sets that in 1955 in high school in Washington, D.C. But the same kind of friction going on there between tough guy Belcourt, played by Alex Albuquerque, and nice guy Nemorino, played by Pablo Lobo. It's a wonderful show, and it plays through October 29. Great singing. And there's a gal there that won't quit. She is wonderful, Laura Choi Stewart. She plays the popular Adina. Anyway, it's at the Tivoli Theater, way up 14th Street at the 3300 block or something like that. Don't miss this. It's a winner. Call the box office 202-204-7763 and check the web at inseries.org. The current production of Aldersgate. You ever go out there? Aldersgate, it's near Mount Vernon. They're doing 12 Angry Men. It's about a jury deliberating the fate of a man who is on trial for murder. You remember the movie maybe with Henry Fonda in the 1950s. Well, this production under the direction of Roland Branford Gomez is as riveting as the movie, maybe even better. In short, 11 of the 12 male jurors are up for guilty. One holds out, and it's a great cast, It runs through, at the Aldersgate, through October 30. For more information, tickets, call 703-660-2611 and check the website at www.acctonline.org. I was at the Italian Embassy the other day. I just wanted to tell you, and our friend, Matteo, our friend here, he's a master of ceremonies. They have a Vin Italy U.S. tour 2011, and I was forced to drink some of the wonderful reds and whites.
I'm sure you were.
On behalf of this whole place.
Bottle of red, bottle of white.
If you want to know more about it, look them up under, it's on the screen, vinitellitour.com. And what I just want to, just a second, I want to give you a heads up. It's not going to be on the screen. Write this number down, 703-927-4369. 927-4369. If you got a dog, bring them to 4 Mile Run at noontime on Sunday. That's next Sunday, October 30. It's going to be costumes. It's going to be everything. It'll be crazy. I just want to give you that. And ask for Denise. 703-927-4369. Next week, I'll give you the whole story on it. Thank you, Rich Masabny.
All right.
Thank you, Rich.
Stuff. I like that. Bottle of red, bottle of white.
That's right. You
At
can't
the
go
Italian
wrong.
Embassy.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with that at
And
the
they love me
Italian
at the
Embassy.
embassy. I don't mind telling you.
I'm sure they do.
I told them I'm
I
Italian.
want to go with you next time.
Okay.
All right, as promised now, news for seniors on this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Well, you can take a rare behind-the-scenes tour of Washington Nationals ballpark on Wednesday, November 2, and then to go to lunch at the now famous Ben's Chili Bowl in D.C. At the ballpark, seniors will have a chance to see the Lexus Club PNC Suites, luxury suites, and the Maury Povich Media Center, the dugouts, Nationals Clubhouse, and even get a chance to throw a pitch from the mound. That's a good deal. Can't miss that one. The special event is being offered by Arlington County's 55-plus travel office. The cost, $35, a nominal fee for all that fun. For more information and to sign up, give them a call at 703-228-4748. That sounds like a good one. I might
Craig,
check
those
that
half
one out.
smokes. You can't go wrong, right?
Half smoke. I don't think they'll be making half smokes that day, but hey, you never know.
You never know. Well, if you think that you might like to become a volunteer storyteller, then you need to learn more about the Spellbinders, a national group that does some really special things using stories. The Office of Senior Adult Programs is hosting an event at the Walter Reed Senior Center on Tuesday, October the 25th, so that you can learn more about Spellbinders and how to become part of this national organization. Time is 7 p.m. To sign up, call Walter Reed at 703-228-0955.
All right, that sounds like a good one too. And if you live alone, you might want to check this one out. The presentation is being held by children who are frequently concerned about a parent or parents living alone, but they don't know how to approach the subject. Parents are frequently concerned about the prospect of living alone, but don't know how to approach their children. Well, elder law attorney William Fralin will describe how parents and children can begin an ongoing dialogue about issues like this, living alone, driving, helpful changes to the home, and things that might help you get around easier in your home if you're living alone. The presentation and discussion is being held at the Walter Reed Senior Center. That takes place on Thursday, 27 October at 1 in the afternoon. For more information, 703-228-0955. And Senior Expo Day is coming up.
Yes, Craig, don't forget to mark your calendars for the annual Senior Expo being held on Sunday, October the 30th from noon to 4 p.m. on the third level of the Boston Mall. For more information, just give them a call at 703-228-4721. And as always, we want to thank Judy Masabny of the Office of Senior Adult Programs for helping us out with the senior stories for this week. Thank you so much, Judy.
Thanks for your help, Judy. Okay, as promised now, up next on this edition of the Arlington Weekly News, Rich Masabny and his guest. Rich.
Thank you. We have with us Stuart Rosenthal. He's the publisher of The Beacon. Everybody knows this paper. It's people like me, 50 and over. And for people 50 and over, there's a big, big deal expo that's going to be going on in Boston on Sunday, October 30th. And it covers, just tell me, I mean, there's flu shot things, there's medical information. Tell us, Stuart, basically what it covers.
Thanks, Rich. I'll be happy to do that. We have a number of exhibitors. We have government agencies and nonprofit groups, as well as businesses of all kinds, housing, healthcare, elder law, and financial experts, home remodeling types, all kinds of people. Yeah,
I want to put a graphic up here, a poster while we're talking.
Sure.
And you told me there's a special speaker or something.
Yes, yes. Of course, you mentioned the health screenings and the flu shots.
Yeah.
So those are, the flu shot is free if you have a Medicare card. The health screenings are free for anybody.
Okay.
And our speaker, I'm especially excited about. Our speaker is going to be Dr. Charles Blahaus, who is one of the trustees of Social Security and Medicare.
Ah.
Now, no one's heard of him by name probably, but everybody knows the trustees. They're the ones who issue the annual report about the financial security of Social Security.
Sure.
So he is going to be talking about that. He's written a book about Social Security as well. He's one of
he's
the
an expert.
nation's leading experts on the subject. Absolutely.
And we'll have exposure to him.
Yes, you can ask him
Wonderful,
questions and really
wonderful.
find out what the scoop is on what's going to happen to Social Security and Medicare in this coming year in Congress.
Okay, now where is it in Boston?
At the mall, on the top level, on the
Okay.
third level of the mall.
Okay.
We take over the hallways up there and the area in front of the theater, which is where our speaker is.
Right.
And it's just lots of fun. We have live entertainment. We have a band playing. They're excellent professional musicians.
Terrific,
Playing
terrific.
the hits of the 30s, 40s, and 50s and jazz standards.
Great.
It'll be a lot of fun and lots to do.
And now there's a phone number. It's a 301 number that you can call if you have any questions. 301-949. That's up on the screen. 9766. That's for the 50 Expo. And the Stuart Rosenthal here, the publisher of the Beacon. And this, how long has the Beacon paper been around here now?
Our paper's been around almost 23 years now.
Long time.
And we've been doing this expo for a dozen years. This is our 12th year
Oh, yeah?
of the expo. So
Yeah. I mean, you know, you see the Beacon everywhere.
Thank you.
I mean, it's free.
It's free,
And
right?
I don't know how you get that distribution out, but...
Well, we're in like almost every CVS store in the metropolitan area, almost every public library, senior centers, recreation department offices, and then lots of churches and synagogues and doctors' offices, you name it. I mean, there are a lot of places, 1,500, that you can pick up the Beacon.
Wow.
And if people can't find it, they can call the number on the screen and ask us where there's a place near where they live. We're happy to tell them.
Now, yes, we're talking now, of course, about Boston Common Mall over there. We all know where that is in this area here. But for any reason you can't make that Sunday, October 30th, between noon and 4 p.m., on Sunday, November 6th, between noon and 4 p.m., over at the White Flint Mall in North Bethesda, they're doing the same thing, right?
Very similar program.
And the
right,
reason I
exactly.
mentioned it here, even though they don't see our shows over there, but we're going to be on YouTube.com/Arlington Weekly News 1, and you can see that all over the place. So in case you missed the Boston one, and you can run up there to White Flint
Or if
Mall.
you have such a good time in Boston and you
Go
want
to
to do it
both.
all over again, you can come the next week.
That's right,
And
that's
they're
right.
actually different exhibitors in White Flint. So
Yeah, so
different information.
And again, I want to give you that phone number. 301-949-9766. Anything that you want to add there, Stuart Rosenthal?
I just hope everybody will come and they'll bring their friends. And remember that parking is only $1 at Ballston, and
Yeah,
it's free at White Flint.
That's right. That's right.
And they're both near metro stations too, if you want to take the subway instead.
Yes, very nice. From previous years, you get a lot of people, I assume?
Oh, thousands! Yeah,
Just
yeah,
by
nice
thousands,
crowds.
huh?
Yes.
That's wonderful. And really, this is a good one-stop shopping where you can cover a lot of health things.
Right. In addition to all the information you can pick up from the exhibitors, a lot of them have free giveaways, and then we have door prizes too, really nice prizes. So come and register and sign up and enjoy yourselves.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that special, I mean, getting this...
And they're free, of course. No one has to pay to get in. I want to make that point clear,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, no. And it's Charles Blahaus, is that the
That's
way
right.
you say his name?
Right.
Public trustee of the Social Security and Medicare. Gee, what an expert.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, how often can you get to speak to a guy like this?
And a good speaker, too, so he's
Yeah.
not going to bore you with it. He's going to make it exciting and interesting.
Well, this is Stuart Rosenthal, and he is an important guy in our general community, whether it's in Virginia here or Maryland or wherever. I want to thank you very much, Stuart Rosenthal, for coming by, telling us about this. And again, it's Sunday, October 30, between noon and 4 over in Ballston. And the phone number is 301. We're putting that up on the 949-9766. And, you know, learn something, too. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Rich.
Back to the desk.
Hey.
Two.
All right, thanks, Rich. And Stuart Rosenthal, 50-plus
Yeah.
health fair
Don't-
at Ballston,
don't
coming up on
miss
the
it.
30th.
Yeah, go to Ballston.
Good stuff.
I wish I were 50 years old again.
Again, yeah, right. Only 49 and holding for so long, and then it kind of slips away from you. Okay, thanks, Rich, and check out that 50-plus health fair at Ballston. Anything else to add before we go?
Yes,
Dan
Craig,
has
go
a
to
reminder.
youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News, the number one. Check us out on YouTube.
The number one. We are number one. All
We
right,
are number
we're
one.
number one here at AIM. Hopefully we're number one on your viewing list. That's it for this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. Thanks for watching. Have a safe week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.